What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another episode of Criminal Minds. This is going to be Season 1, Episode 21. Let's get into it. Baltimore. Good morning, Baltimore! Different vibe.
Come on, let's go. In here. Everything is going to be okay. I have to meet a friend, someone who will help us.
We gotta get out of here now.
You promised you would protect my children.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Just get in the car, please.
Let me get out of
We
the
have to
plane.
move. Come on, kids, let's go.
Don't do it.
Everybody in? You'll never find her. I knew it.
Oh! 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 What the hell?
I see the paper reported the death of our mutual friend. I'll wait for your call.
You catch him?
Only after he drowned 8 women.
Jeez.
Bastard.
He was. As of 3 days ago, John Summers wasn't.
Is that why you called me?
He was stressed, exhausted, a little paranoid maybe, but not suicidal. I signed him off as fit for duty.
So you did. And so he was.
Wasn't suicide, was it?
Papers say it was.
Investigation too messy, made it look like suicide.
Now that is a mess. That's just cleaning house.
So why do you look like crap?
You know me too well. It was only the people in my unit that knew that John Summers was CIA. And my bosses believe that someone in my team was the one who had him killed. We want to know who and why.
A mole and Langley.
And I'm not high enough on the food chain to dodge the bullet on this. No, Jason, no, you know the rules. No judge, no jury. This is strictly in-house.
You want my help? I need my team.
Weird.
Albert Einstein said, "Whoever undertakes to set himself up as judge in the field of truth and knowledge is shipwrecked by the laughter of the gods."
We have a CIA escort. It's scary.
What do you suppose this is all about?
Considering it's 2 a.m., I doubt it's good news.
You are a genius.
The CIA's counterterrorism unit is engaged in a mission to save one of its informants. They suspect one of their agents is a mole. They've locked down the unit.
This gives us the opportunity to profile the unsub up close.
John Summers was the CIA's best field agent in the Middle East. 3 nights ago, he was found in his home in Washington.
He's very
tortured and murdered.
familiar.
CIA made it look like suicide.
How'd you like to have that job?
Look at the wound patterns. They come from 2 distinct angles, different heights. One's right-handed and one's left-handed. Looks to me like he was tortured by more than 2 people.
Hutch, what was Summers working on?
Aliyah Nadir had been beaten and sexually assaulted at the hands of her husband, Hassan Nadir.
What's the husband's story?
He's a diplomat for the Saudi government, but he's a fundraiser for a major terrorist organization.
Aliyah gave Summers intelligence.
And his son realized he had a leak.
For Aliyah's protection, Summers never revealed her identity to the CIA until about 8 weeks ago. CIA arranged papers for her, and Summers brought her and her children to the U.S. about a month ago.
Only Summers knew where he hid her.
What did Hassan think happened to his family?
Car accident. Only the CIA knew it was staged.
Only someone in this unit could have given Hassan that information about his family.
Why us?
Over the years, I've conducted psychological evaluations on every field agent in that unit.
You work for the CIA?
Not officially.
The train's running, and if we stop this mission even for a second, Aliyah and her children are as good as dead.
Everything is going to be okay. He's going to come back for us. We just all have to be
Well?
very brave. Close your eyes. Try to sleep.
Don't remove your firearm.
U.S. Oil Federal Building.
Just your cell phones, non-negotiable.
And the moment we walk in there, the unsub's gonna know we got him cornered. We don't hand Jack over.
Got a staring problem, bro?
Hey. I've got the personnel files all set up for you guys. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to talk to my senior officers. Thank you for coming.
Never mentioned Bruno Hawks.
You never asked.
How long have you unofficially been working for CIA?
Long enough to know who and what we're dealing with.
The thing that I don't get is our team's there. Why can't we go to Langley?
Your name is on a list.
What list? I work for the FBI, and you're telling me I'm on a list that says I can't go to the CIA?
Garcia.
You do know what this means. We'll be able to find out whether Princess Diana's death was really an accident.
I think that's exactly the kind of thing that got you on their list. Full roster of all the players here, including Summers. How many in total?
22.
21 and 22 are here with us in the room. What if it's one of them?
She's on a list.
We're looking for what the CIA classifies as a Type A personality.
The CIA
Manipulative enough to
seems
persuade a loyal
stiff
foreign
and
national to betray their
stuck up.
country. Most importantly, this unsub long ago accepted the reality they will be
I mean, this
summarily
one,
executed
not the real
if
one.
caught.
Don't come for me.
Life means nothing to this unsub.
One of those agents turned against everything they believe in. Why?
Well, he stopped believing. Maybe it was about ideology.
We need to find the stressor, a major event that caused them to turn. Love, revenge, economics, ideology.
Intelligence community's mantra says, increase the parameter of your enemy's paranoia. Right now, we're the enemy. Whatever you see or are told, trust no one but me.
Gideon, you're gonna want to take a look at the surveillance video. It's you. It's your name next to a whole slew of MPEGs. There's one that says John Summers. It's 3 hours long.
Oh,
When was this?
3 days before I was killed.
Who called this meeting?
Does that matter?
Every detail matters. It can only be one of 4 people.
Why is that important?
Whoever requested this wanted more than just an eval from you.
Did you know they were filming it?
I assume they were.
Taking in all factors discussed, age, rank, and field status, we're left with a total of 16 candidates.
All of whom are in this unit.
Now we have to assume the mole has an exit strategy.
Only now we're blocking the exit, and the only way out is through us.
Who's it gonna be?
Now, we all know why BAU are here. Aliyah Nadir risked everything, and now she and her children deserve our fullest attention. Let's find her.
You're not a very good liar.
I wasn't lying.
Your evaluation took me out of the field.
You're highly intelligent. You're
Just in
possibly
something else I
strong-willed.
watched.
There's going to come a time when you can't follow orders.
It hasn't happened yet.
It will.
You're wrong.
We think the agent who's tipping off Hassan may have had some kind of extreme event in their life.
They're trained to cope with extreme events. You're welcome to everything I have. Now, if that's all, I have an informant to save.
Hey, guys, take a look at something. Right there. That's a woman sitting in the passenger seat of that car.
That's them.
Looks a lot like Aaliyah.
Why would he leave them in the car unless he knew he was being videotaped?
Who called this meeting?
Does that matter?
Every detail matters. It can only be one of 4 people.
That's not true. Anyone in this division could have insisted upon an eval.
Why narrow it down to 4?
I mean, someone in this agency was working for Hassan.
If we don't discover who the mole is, she and the kids are dead.
Garcia,
Right here, boss.
how many agents in this unit were actually in Saudi monitoring U.S. interests?
4.
Bruno Hawks, Gina Sanchez, Olivia Hopkins, and Kruger Spence.
4 for 4.
See what else is on the tape.
All right.
Oh, shit.
John Summers would have only trusted seasoned agents, of which in this unit there are only 4.
Before he put in for Aaliyah's extraction, he wanted to know which one not to ask.
I need to match up with them. Kruger Spence, Assistant Director of Operations, recruited at the age of 18 after graduating from MIT.
IQ of 197. And they moved him into field operations in
197?
China for 8 years before transferring him here.
Olivia Hopkins, divorced mother of 2. She spent 9 years in field operations in Europe. She also visited Riyadh with Kruger.
I got Gina Sanchez, West Point graduate. Black belt in 2 martial arts. She joined the CIA 5 years ago. Speaks 3 languages, including Arabic.
Damn.
Bruno Hawks, Deputy Director of Operations, extensive field ops in the Middle East and Europe.
I don't trust his
Did his
ass.
military service with Jason Gideon.
One thing I've learned over the years profiling CIA agents, spies are some of the smartest liars in the world. Be smarter.
I'm thirsty. Drink. Share the last of it with your sister.
It's okay. He can have it. I'm not even that thirsty.
Oh, shit.
We can't circulate a photo of a woman who's supposed to be dead.
I realize that.
Start looking at where Aaliyah would feel the most comfortable.
Actually, you might want to start by profiling Summers.
Be my guest. Aaliyah's about to be brutally murdered in front of her children. Got nothing? Okay.
Summers was obsessed with his own security. He didn't care about money or possession or family. All he cared about was his job. He was a classic control freak, a meticulous paranoid.
Right, so he would have placed Aaliyah outside the community in an environment that only he could control and have access to.
Maybe. On the other hand, he might...
All right, new deal. I want you to search the area surrounding Summers' apartment. We're looking for industrial sites, storage spaces. That's good. Thanks.
Here's something you might find
How
interesting.
could you not pay attention to him
Joystick.
right behind you? I'd be like, come a little closer.
Zoom in 2 miles.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, lean in, daddy.
That looks like my neighborhood. That is my neighborhood. That's my house, and that's my bike.
You have a dog.
Yeah, I got a dog. That's Clooney.
Well, it looks like Clooney's on the couch.
Okay. So you know where I live. I like that.
Oh.
You also knew where Summers lived.
That's my job.
Your job to make it look like suicide. You stood over the dead body of a friend and a colleague. You stuck a shotgun in his mouth and you pulled the trigger. Must take a psychological toll, no?
Let's get one thing clear. We all write a letter, just like the one Summers wrote.
Suicide note? That doesn't mess with your mind just a little bit?
I'm neither disillusioned or confused about what I am, what I do, or what I have done.
Somebody here is. Why else would they rat out their own people?
You'll have to ask them.
CIA looks a lot like the FBI. This is a real boys' club. Must be tough being a woman here. Divorce, lost custody of your kids. That didn't help your career, huh?
You want answers? Look in my file.
I did. During an operation in Europe, you were taken hostage. Your marriage busted up pretty quickly.
How does this help you?
It would take a major event for someone to turn against their country, don't you think?
A major event like what?
Like one that's not in any file. What happened to you over there? They attack you. They rape you. Olivia.
That's enough. This is in violation of her civil rights.
Till they find the sleeper and we find Aaliyah, all rights are revoked.
Where were you on the night that Summers was murdered?
I was with her in her apartment.
Well, you're a married man. At some point, you must have left to get back to your wife, right? You wake to an empty bed?
Yes, I did. Are we done here?
My wife will testify that I arrived home at 1:30 a.m. Look, if you
drama.
want to arrest us for having an affair, be my guest.
I'll deal with you two later.
Gideon's face.
Olivia.
Don't. Riyadh 2003.
You just got murdered in the CIA building? Oh, hell.
I saw the CCTV monitors were down and Olivia hadn't returned. I thought I better come looking for her.
Have any agency in the body? We can use this to our advantage, get the others.
What? What's going on?
Olivia Hopkins was murdered 10 minutes ago. Her neck was snapped.
Just like John Summers.
What are you talking about? You're lying. Where is she?
He's being too extra.
Look, people don't just get murdered inside the CIA. What are you looking at?
I realize the enormity of this, but Hassan Nadir is still out there looking to kill his wife, and I need every agent on this.
What do you think it would take for somebody to betray their country?
If I knew that, you wouldn't be here. Or is this the part where you profile me?
I've done that for over 20 years. Not for free.
What'd you come up with?
Well, you don't smile as much as you used to, but the Rogaine's working.
You need to quit your day job.
Wow.
Strived your entire life just to seek the approval of your father. Obsessively tried not to make the same mistakes he made. Emotional cost wipes the smile off your face.
You know, my kids, they don't even know who or what their father really is.
But they know there's absolutely nothing you wouldn't do for them. Who says, you know, our kids need to know everything about us? Trust me, we're not that interesting.
I think
What do
you
you
are.
think it is?
I'm so close to it, Jason, I honestly can't tell. I will say this, I'm glad you're here.
Feeling okay? I mean, you lost 2 of your people, 2 colleagues, 2 friends.
I've lost plenty of those along the way. I just feel pissed off. Someone is going to pay dearly for what they've done.
It's him.
You lined us all up to see how we'd react to Olivia's death. What did you see?
You stared straight at Kruger like you were trying to deflect blame onto someone else.
You are wasting precious time. Time she doesn't have. Now, unless you have something useful to ask, we're trying to save lives.
So are we.
Patch her through. It's for you.
Garcia?
That virus that knocked out the CCTV, it was downloaded into the system 3 weeks ago.
By who? Just because I lied about Olivia doesn't make me the mole. No, but the virus that took out the CCTV monitors does. It originated from your computer. Then whoever put it in my computer is trying to frame me.
Morgan, your girlfriend's back.
Garcia, it's
I'm
Morgan.
over
Go.
here.
Hey, listen, that virus left a back door into the CIA mainframe. I sort of went ahead and used it to find out who ordered John Summers' psyche eval with Gideon.
Who, Garcia, who?
John Summers.
Why would he order his own evaluation?
So we'd ask that question ourselves. Guys, we missed something on that tape.
We better figure out what it was before his son's friend in here beats us to it.
I have to find some water.
No!
If Mr. Summers comes back before I do, you tell him to wait for me.
Mr. Summers.
Do not come looking for mommy. Whatever happens, you're safe here. Promise me, do not leave here.
I promise.
Presidents come, presidents go. One thing always remains: the people that run those presidents.
People like you?
No, I'm an expendable pawn. But I got wise to their game. Battleship. I'm the ship at sea. They try to sink me.
How do you cope?
Compartmentalization.
How does that work?
One part of the hull is compromised. The rest of the hull remains intact. I stay afloat.
What about a direct hit?
Then I have a box that I put the really important things in. Insurance policy.
Against what?
Sudden death. Keep it safe from those who appear to be friends.
Trying to tell you about them all.
If they were following Summers, how come they don't know where Summers put Aaliyah?
You couldn't follow Summers through a desert. He was that good.
So they followed you.
So Summers must have known they'd be filming him.
Always are.
Garcia, let's review the tape again.
He sure likes boats.
He refers to compartmentalizing his life, like the hull of a ship, and putting something inside the box as an insurance policy.
Black
he was
box.
telling Gideon how to find Aaliyah. Summers' cover in Saudi was for a shipping company.
What about a shipping container? That's a box. That's a big box.
The only shipping port near Summers' apartment in Baltimore, it's north of the I-95 from Langley.
Garcia, I love you.
She's a smart
Garcia?
cookie.
What happened? Someone just hacked into this feed.
We just found out where Aaliyah is. So did someone else.
Son of a bitch.
Stand over there.
No!
If there are thousands of containers at that port, what makes you so sure Aaliyah's in one of those containers?
Why? Because Hassan has diplomatic immunity. This mission can't exist.
It's not Gina. Morgan, take Gina with you.
This is my command. These are my people.
We have jurisdiction here, and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
You always trusted me, right? Trust me now.
Come with us.
This is crazy. Bruno.
Use the thermal imaging, search every container for body heat. You can walk us in and direct us when we get there.
Jason, you better be certain about this.
We say it all the time, and suspects have killed their loved ones. They try to immediately shift the focus away from themselves. Kruger betrayed his wife, betrayed Olivia. After all, that betrayal, this country was easy.
Excuse me, sir.
Gideon.
You were right.
Right, but too late. Hassan has beaten us to it.
Don't hurt them. It was me. It was all my fault.
You betrayed me. You took my children away from me. Why?
Do what you want to me.
Gina and Morgan will arrive in 3 minutes.
What's that mean?
They're somewhere on the east side of this port. You guys, take that area over there. Morgan, let's go.
Don't make me do this. What did you tell them?
Can't you people see what's going on? All this was part of their plan, and now Hassan is going to kill Aaliyah.
This is our one and only offer.
Consider it carefully before you respond.
Look, if this is some kind of a trick, I'm not buying it. You're gonna have to do better than that. I am not the mole.
No, I think it's the top guy.
Oh, this is crazy, Gina. We're just running in circles.
Oh, it's Gina.
Reed, come on, man. Help us out here. Give me something.
100 meters southwest of your current location.
We can't arrest him. This is still a CIA matter. You do know that.
Let's just get Aaliyah and her children back alive. We'll worry about Hassan's life after.
Morgan, they're right in front of you.
You make the arrest, Morgan. It's FBI jurisdiction. You're in charge.
Okay, wait a minute. I think we found something.
Easy. Does it.
FBI! Let the lady go and put the gun down. I said put the gun down!
Diplomatic immunity, my friend.
You got it wrong, my friend. This container hasn't passed through customs officially. We're not on U.S. soil. Summers was a smart man.
That he was.
Oh, fuck.
Drop the gun.
Bitch.
Morgan, what's going on?
You still certain that Gina isn't the mole?
Morgan, what's going on?
Gideon, we got a situation here.
Gina, don't do this.
I don't take orders from you. Bruno, what do you want me to do?
Cover their eyes.
Please stop this.
Bruno,
You know what to do.
say it.
It's not your call.
I told you from the start, this was strictly in-house.
This is not your call.
Gina, what are you waiting for?
An order.
Finish him.
Gina, don't do this.
You're gonna cut the visual feed, right, Bruno?
Cut it now. Cut it. I want to thank you, Jason, for your help.
Why? Why'd you turn against everything you believe in? When someone asks you how you feel about losing one of your colleagues, only human answer is I feel guilty, isn't it?
But as you so brilliantly deduced, Kruger Spence is the guilty one.
It is him.
Ridiculous.
The thing that's absurd is your arrogance, to believe you could get away with this.
With Hassan now dead, you have no proof.
Sorry about that. I had to find out if I was right.
How'd you know it was Bruno?
Because Agent Gideon believed in me, and there isn't a reason in the world to kill a man who knows as much as Hassan does.
Except one.
The same one that made Bruno and Hassan kill Summers. Self-preservation.
Looks like Gideon was right.
Yes, it does.
Want to go on a date?
Hassan is alive and well, en route. That's all the proof we'll need.
You are a fool if you think they're going to put me in prison.
Why'd you have to kill Olivia?
Olivia was looking into your financial records when you snapped her neck.
So she knew your dirty little secret.
Which one?
You were looking to cash out using Hassan.
$20 million from Hassan will go a very long way to helping occupy my mind on a beach somewhere.
On the beach you'll see is on a postcard I send you from my vacation.
You know, I think the consequences of what you're doing to me, my friend, are going to be a lot harder to live with than you think.
Why? Why?
All right, we'll see you guys later, all right? We should do this again sometime, okay?
Jerks.
Come on, quick. I know you're in here.
What are you doing?
Looking for
Looking
Prince
up
William's
Prince.
phone number. The CIA is bound to have it. Yep, here it is. Get me a pen. I need a pen.
No, Garcia, no.
JJ, I need this pen.
Penelope.
I need a pen. Oh,
Garcia.
I need.
Oh, that's too bad.
Sleep well, sweet prince.
Good night, crazy person.
William, though?
What I don't understand is why he invited us here.
He didn't. Summers did by asking for the eval.
And Bruno had no choice. Had to find out what I knew.
Bad choice.
You said you'd send a postcard of the beach? You lie.
Yeah, you hate the beach.
Beaches are for storming.
Only afforded to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I could always rent a deck chair and reconsider my career.
You always know where to find us.
I know where you live.
Oh.
George Orwell said, in a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act.
Okay. Shut up. Killed in a car accident because they don't want everything to come out. That was pretty cool. I don't know if that was one of my favorite episodes of this show, but it was cool because it was like different. It was we're not dealing with serial killers or that kind of thing. It was kind of a different vibe, which is cool, which is welcome. So I dug it. I like this political type stuff too, so which the CIA isn't really supposed to be political, but it is. So you get what I'm saying. I think there's only one episode left of season 1, y'all. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.